it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see from the title of the video, I am going to be talking about my pregnancy. So, I am currently 18 weeks pregnant and a few days. But I wanted to update everybody because I've put it on Facebook and Instagram and all those social medias, but I haven't talked about it on my YouTube channel. So I just wanted to make a video about it. So, as I said, I'm 18 weeks, but I want to talk about from when I found out to now. So, I found out I was pregnant the day before Father's Day. I've been going to workouts with my sisters for almost a year now, and I was getting so angry because I didn't feel like I was like losing weight. Not that I needed to lose weight, but like get tone. And I didn't feel like I was getting the results that I wanted. And my parents were paying all this money for us to have a personal trainer. And I was like, I can get better results than this doing my insanity videos, which I've done before. And I was so angry, and I was like so close of telling my mom and dad that they didn't need to pay for me anymore. My sisters could make their own decision. But then I started getting like really weird feelings, like I was really hungry all the time and really thirsty, and I was having like weird nauseous symptoms, which I didn't have when I found out I was pregnant with Nikolai, but it wasn't normal, obviously. So I took a pregnancy test and it was negative. So I was like, okay, so maybe I'm coming down with something, or I'm sick, or whatever. It's just a weird fluke. So I went on with my life, and then a few weeks after that, which we come to the day before Father's Day, I decided to take another one because these symptoms weren't going away. So I took another one, and it was positive. And I was in total shock. I didn't think I was pregnant. I thought it was just weird symptoms that, I don't know, I didn't think I was. And so it was completely shocking. I was so excited because I've always wanted my kids to be close together. And it was perfect timing because it was right before Father's Day. So like I could tell my husband, Jan, the very next day. So I was very excited. So yeah, which is exactly how I told him. The next day, I woke up with Nikolai, my son, and let my husband sleep in, and I made him breakfast, and I was going to bring it to him in bed with a card that said Happy Father's Day, and then on the inside it told him that we were pregnant again. But Nikolai, of course, was running around crazy and screaming and talking and laughing, and so woke up Jan, and he came upstairs early. But he found the card on the counter, and he read it, and he was so excited. He was shocked, but he was excited. So that was really cool. And then that day we were going to see his dad and my dad because it was Father's Day. So we went and hung out at his dad's house first because it was also his dad's birthday. And so we hung out with him, and I did the same thing. I gave him a card. Well, we gave him a card that said that we were pregnant inside, and he read it, and then he closed it, and he said, "Thank you." And me and Jan were like, did you read the card? And he was like, "Yeah, I read it." And we were like, "No, read it again. We don't think you read it correctly." So he opened it and read it again, and then he like was like, oh my gosh, I did not realize that it said that. And then he's very like, I don't know how to explain it. He's very like tough, I guess. I don't know. So like I could tell that he started getting teary-eyed, and he like got up and went to his room for like a minute to like compose himself. And then he came back outside and like gave us all hugs and congratulated us, and he was really excited and happy. And then that night we went out to dinner with my dad and my family and did the same thing, gave him a card. And it was so crazy because he did the exact same thing that Jan's dad did. He read the card and then he closed it and he said, "Thank you, I love it." And we were like, "Did you read like the whole thing, like everything?" And he was like, "Yeah, I read everything." We were like, no, read it again and read it carefully. So he read it again and he saw what we wrote and he was in shock. And he is a very emotional guy. He has all girls, so he's very emotional. So he started getting teary-eyed and he was so excited, and I think he felt like really honored that we told him first, because when I was pregnant with Nikolai, I told my mom first. So he felt really happy that we did that, so that was really cool. And then they all hugged us and congratulated us, and we had a really nice dinner. So that's how we told our immediate family. And then we told everybody else when we were in the safe zone. So we took pictures with our family photographer, and Nikolai was wearing a shirt that said, "I'm going to be a big brother," or something like that, and we posted it on social media and all of that. So that's how we let the word out to everybody. And then yeah, so that was the announcement part of the pregnancy. Now I'm going to talk about symptoms. My first trimester was the worst. I did not feel this way with Nikolai at all. Like with Nikolai, I did get nauseous, but it would come and go. Like I would get it and it would last like 20 or 30 minutes, and then it would go away for like hours, and then it would come back. Like it would happen like that. It would give me like breaks. This one, all day, every day. Like it was horrible. And I never threw up with Nikolai, and this one I threw up like 2 or 3 times. And it was just really bad. I did not feel good ever. And I was I'm super tired. I'm still super tired. But I think that also has to do with the fact that I have a 1-year-old that keeps me on my toes. So, yeah, tired, and I also get really weak and lightheaded. I've been trying to make sure that I have snacks with me and I drink enough water and stuff like that. But with this pregnancy, I'm never like super hungry. And with Nikolai, I was always hungry, and I literally ate everything. With this one, I'm not really hungry a lot, but when I do get hungry, I'm like starving and I need to eat like right away. But then when I do eat, I only take like a few bites and I get full. So it's really strange. So there's that. The lightheadedness and the weakness, I think, have to do with the fact that I should be taking iron. I know, I need to. I'm actually got my cousin to send me the type of iron that she's taking, because I was taking iron with Nikolai and I can't swallow pills. Like, I have to crush them and then take them. And I literally felt like I was like taking like metal. It was disgusting, and I could not do it. So my cousin recently told me about these iron pills that she was taking, and she said that they're chewable and that they don't taste bad at all. So I got her to send me the name of those, and I'm gonna go pick those up. I think I'm gonna send a message to my doctor to see if it's okay, since I'm pregnant, to take that kind. But hopefully she'll say yes, and I'll get on those, and it'll help me with my weakness and lightheadedness and stuff, and I'll have more energy to keep up with my little one. So those are all of my symptoms. Cravings, my first trimester, I didn't have any cravings that I can remember. Yeah, I can't think of any cravings that I had. But now that I'm in my second trimester, I crave Slurpees and coffee culottes from Dunkin' Donuts all the time. I wake up in the morning and I instantly start thinking about coffee culotta and Slurpees. Love them. With my pregnancy with Nico, I was obsessed with ice, and again, that had to do with the fact that I was low in iron, and I'm sure this one I'm low in iron as well, so that might have a little bit to do with the Slurpees and the coffee culotta, because those have ice in them. So there's that. And then I wanted to talk about Nikolai with my pregnancy. So a lot of people tell me that your kids can sense when you're pregnant, or that something's different. And at first I thought it was crazy. Like, I was like, they can't sense that. But ever since I found out I was pregnant, Nikolai's been very, very clingy. Like, he was a mama's boy before I got pregnant, but it has just escalated. He is constantly attached at my hip. He only wants me to hold him. He gets so mad when my husband like hugs me or kisses me, or just like we're laying on the couch together and he's like laying on me. Like, Nikolai gets so mad and like pushes his face away from me and like starts like screaming. It's really like weird. I don't know why he's acting like that, but yeah, it kind of makes me believe that he can sense that I'm pregnant. But I don't know. I guess that's just something that's happening with him. I'm really worried that he's going to be jealous when the baby comes, because I will go to a birthday party with him, like a family's birthday party, and there will be a baby, and I'll hold the baby, and I can only hold it for like a minute, because Nikolai will get like upset and not want me to hold it. So like, that's really worrisome for me with him. And I'm really worried about being able to give them both the attention they need, especially when my husband goes back to work. Like, he'll get like a week or so off of work when the baby's born. But then when he goes back, I'll be at home by myself with both of them. So I really hope that I can figure out how to give them both the attention they need, without them getting upset. Obviously, the baby won't get upset, but Nikolai could get upset. So I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, that's everything. I will show you guys my belly. It's not very big. Again, I'm only 18 and a half weeks, so not very far along. Oh, most of you guys probably already know, because I'm sure most of you are family and friends and follow me on social media. But if there's any of you that don't follow me on social media, we just announced last weekend or 2 weekends ago on the 8th that we are having a little girl, and her name is going to be Amelia, and we're super excited. It's very weird. I honestly thought that I was going to be a mama of boys. I did not think that I was going to have any girls, but I think that's because my husband put it in my head that he doesn't breed girls and that I'm going to have all boys. And then my mom started believing it, so then she started telling me that I was going to have all boys, and I was completely okay with that. I was going to be a boy mom, so that was completely fine with me. But I am very excited that we're going to have a girl. It's going to be different, but I'm excited. So yeah, that's all. I'm going to show you my belly now, and I'm going to measure it for you guys. So this is with the shirt on. See, I have a little bit of a bump, but nothing crazy. Yep. And then shirt up. So it's starting to look like an actual pregnant belly instead of it looking like I just ate a bunch of cheeseburgers. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and then I am going to measure it for you. So we are going to measure the biggest point, and it is 34 inches long. Oh, will it focus? 34 inches long exactly. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.